What is up and is going on, guys? Simpzy here, and welcome back to another episode of my FIFA 14 Liverpool career mode on the Xbox One. In today's episode, we have two matches, and oh man, we have a hell of an episode today. Our first match is against Manchester City, and then later on in the episode, we have a match against Chelsea. So, two big matches. It's going to be a very interesting, very entertaining episode. Christian Benteke for Aston Villa is the top goal scorer of the BPL on 13 goals, followed by Daniel Sturridge and Luis Suarez, of course, having a 20 goals between them, which is fucking fantastic. We're currently sitting at first in the Barclays Premier League with 15 wins, 1 draw, and 1 loss. And that 1 loss was against Tottenham Hotspur in the last episode, where he got smacked 3-1 at White Hart Lane. It started off good. We ended up beating Arsenal 5-1, I think it was, away at the Emirates. And then we go to White Hart Lane, the other side of London, and get fucking smashed. So, we really, really do need to cement our authority against these two matches here. But looking at the table, the two Manchester clubs are second and first. Obviously, City is at second. And they're currently looking at 11 wins, 4 draws, and 2 losses. So, that's quite interesting. Manchester United are third, obviously. Chelsea are fourth. Swansea City, surprisingly, with 17 games played, 10 wins, 4 draws, and 3 losses, the same as Chelsea, are currently fifth. Arsenal have just dipped out of that top 5 spot at 6th place, followed by Tottenham Hotspur at 7th. We got smacked by Tottenham, who are sitting at 7th. That's embarrassing, man. Newcastle are currently sitting on 8th, and I just wanted to read past the 8 because Aston Villa are currently 9th, and Benteke is the highest goal scorer. How can Aston Villa be so low down the table but have the highest goal scorer? It doesn't really make much sense. Luis Suarez here fires an absolute belter at the Manchester City goalkeeper. Nice little cut back in. They're not fielding Gerrard because obviously it's a bit of a disappointment in this series at the moment for City. Daniel Sturridge finds Suarez. He's waiting for Sturridge to make his run, getting so much free space. And Daniel Sturridge hits it with his right, but unfortunately does get parried back to Coutinho, but he couldn't quite get a touch on it. Griezmann running down the wing as his former Real Sociedad habit finds Daniel Sturridge and puts it in the back of the net. A nice piece of play by Griezmann, but it was a good ability by Daniel Sturridge to put it onto his chest, straight down to the floor, and get it back onto that left foot. It's fucking incredible. Daniel Sturridge's left foot. His right foot's fucking shit, but his left foot's fantastic and makes it 1-0 at Manchester City. Sterling running down the wing, and he's going to send in nothing. He's going to send in a cracker, but couldn't quite get on there. Luis Suarez trying to do something a little bit fancy, hitting it on the volley first time after he flicked it up, but couldn't really do anything. Jovetic and Nasri came off the bench. Darren, fucking Raheem Sterling. To be honest, I thought the other highlight was that because in this shot here, he sends an absolute belter and makes it 2-0 at Manchester City, the young Englishman. And what an absolute sensational hit there. Nice through ball there from Daniel Sturridge, picking up a goal and an assist. Puts it in the top right past, I can't remember his name starts with P. I can't remember off the top of my head. I just know it starts with P. I can't remember what it is. But an awesome shot by Sterling and a nice little curve away past the Manchester City goalkeeper makes it 2-1, and that kind of redeems us, I guess. We end up obviously smacking Arsenal 5-1, but then that setback against Tottenham Hotspur losing 3-1 was disappointing. That was Sterling's 5th goal of the campaign, and that ended the match at Manchester City 2-0. So we're doing well. I'm really quite happy with how Liverpool are playing. We're having 9 shots, 6 on target, so we probably really did deserve to win. Obviously, Jose Enrique, Aga, Sacco, and Johnson are solid in my defense. So we come up against Chelsea here, who are currently 4th in the Barclays Premier League. The table hasn't changed, I do believe. Obviously, Daniel Sturridge has got up 1 goal because he did score. Where's Sterling in the table? He's not even in the top 15. But nonetheless, we do have a match against Chelsea. A good win. A good win against Manchester City, 2-1, just gives us a bit of breathing space, I see. But it's going to be very interesting to see if Chelsea do cause a problem for us, because they got a solid fucking team. They have an abundance of midfielders unlike us. And obviously, Chelsea don't really need that main striker up front. But yeah, just because they've got so many midfielders. They just need like an average sort of striker. They don't need a world class. So it's going to be interesting. Like I said, they've got a solid defense in the likes of David Luiz, Queta, Cole. Chelsea have so many fucking midfielders. So I'm hoping we can pull away with a win. Obviously, Daniel Sturridge is on fantastic form. Luis Suarez in the last match couldn't, unfortunately, get up on the score sheet, but he did have some good attempts. Sterling picked up the pace, and as you see here, Sterling again running past David Luiz, cuts back inside, sends an absolute belter at Peter Cech. I don't know why he sends belters at him, but Ander Herrera pushing up the pitch finds Daniel Sturridge, but that was a sensational save by Peter Cech there, and I'm so surprised he even got to that. Back down to the other end of the pitch, and what a save from Mingale. Hazard trying to whip it in, but it falls straight to John Terry. Willian hits it, but Mikel gets the deflection of Sacco, I do believe, and falls straight and go through the volley. That was a really nice movement there. I don't know. It looked too close to be offside. I don't know. It's like my controller wouldn't lock onto the player, and it was just one of those unlucky things, I guess. Daniel Sturridge trying to get up, and he does make it 1-1 against a shocking save by Peter Cech. Look at this. Suarez making the run, does find Sturridge. He hits it, and then his back clips it back on the crossbar. As you see, it hits the crossbar, and unfortunately Peter Cech dives just a little bit too late and puts it straight back into his goal. Daniel Sturridge, as you see, his right foot probably isn't. It's not very. I don't know why. It's just not fucking strong at all. It's quite terrible, to be quite honest. But making it 1-1, Griezmann there, throwing his arm like, fuck yes, John Terry, get out of the way. But Ramirez whips it in to Sammy Eto'o. Makes it 2-1, and I was saying, oh, fuck, Chelsea don't need world-class strikers. I just got done by Samuel Eto'o there, making it 2-1. So we end up beating Manchester City 2-0. We end up beating Arsenal 5-1. And then we lose to Spurs and Chelsea. So it's going to be very interesting to see how this series ends up. We do have the January transfer window in the next episode, so stay tuned for that. Let me know what players you'd like me to sign in that, and hopefully I sign a player you'd like me to see. I have no preference in particular, as always. I just like to know your suggestions, really. So guys, thank you very much for watching. If you watched all the way through, I really do appreciate it. Make sure to leave a like on this video to support my channel. Thank you very much, guys, and remember to go out and have a fantastic rest of your day. Thank you very much, guys. Bye-bye.